Come see Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Well, changes aren't far away. We'll jump right into the forecast here. So as we look live downtown now, just clouds. We've had some very light rain because temperatures are still well into the 40s to near 50, but this is going to change in short order. We're watching the wind direction tonight, which is southwesterly now. But once the cold front comes through, that is going to shift into the west. The wind speeds will increase. There could be a few gusts to 40 miles an hour as a band of brief rain showers, maybe even a thunderstorm, will quickly change to a brief snow squall. And once the cold front goes through, temperatures take a nosedive, and it's much colder tomorrow, but it will be brighter, a little calmer. Wind is still a little busy out of the west and northwest, but a high temperature of only 37 after getting to 50 today at least. All right, so here's a look right now. Satellite Doppler radar. Pretty strong cold front working its way through the Finger Lakes right now. Out ahead of it, we've had a couple of sprinkles and light rain showers in advance of the cold front, but notice how quickly rain showers change to snow in Rochester and Buffalo and down into the southwestern parts of New York State. So this is all working its way to the east. Numbers now are in the upper 40s to low 50s, but don't get used to that because look at what's happening out west. So 50 here in town. Look at Buffalo right now, 31. It's 30 in Toronto. That air is heading for you and me. All right, so here's a look at a snapshot. Again, just some very light rain across Oneida County right now. A few wet snow flurries up over the higher elevations of the Adirondacks. Maybe some steadier rain towards Lee and Vienna, Oneida. Some sprinkles moving into downtown now, but off to the west, that's where we are seeing the transition to snow. Again, out towards the Rochester area, this burst of heavy snow will pivot into central New York here as we go through the evening. So this might be a little fast, but you get the idea. A pretty good burst of rain and snow comes through this evening, so the roadways could get a little icy. The wind picks up, but just as fast as this moves in, it's out of here by, say, 9, 10 o'clock to just some flurries. And then we get into some more sunshine through the day on Thursday, but it will be much colder. Check out these temperatures. So we go from 40s to near 50, and then they just drop off the table here by tomorrow morning. We're down to 20. And we're only recovering to the mid-30s. Any leftover flurries go to sunshine in Oneida County. North Country, look at these numbers. Upper 20s to the low 30s, colder with more sunshine developing into the afternoon. Mohawk Valley as well. A few morning snow flurries and then partly sunny for the afternoon. Highs into the mid-30s. And for Otsego County, breezy, colder. A flake over to some sun. Mid-30s will about do it. Then turning milder Friday and mainly light rain showers developing for the afternoon. No big deal on Friday. And upper 40s to near 50 might take most of the day. I've actually boosted the number Saturday because we're going to get some strong gusty wind. Look at that. Yeah, it's going to be wet, but mid-60s with maybe even a thunderstorm. Again, some strong gusts, though, 45 miles per hour maybe. Colder again Sunday, milder into next week. Late-day rain showers Monday, partly sunny Tuesday, warm and wet again by Wednesday. In the near term, changeable conditions developing here as we go into the evening.
Yeah, definitely want to take it slow if you're heading out on the road.
Yeah, it's going to be fast, and it will start to taper off quickly after that.
All right. Well, thanks, Craig. Let's take a look at what's coming up tonight on News Nation.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Good evening. As expected, got a little dicey earlier, but as we look live now, just some flurries left over as that snow squall moved through. Now, the problem going forward tonight is because temperatures are dropping, untreated surfaces, main roadways probably okay, but untreated surfaces will freeze over because we had that wet weather roll through, which was snowy weather for a little while. Came down at a fairly good clip as the wind picked up. Poor Tory was pumping gas tonight, and the wind caught the, am I right? The wind caught the rain, yeah. It wasn't fun. But that's a thing of the past now. Windy, colder tonight. Temperatures dropping to near 20, so it will be a cold start to the day tomorrow. And overall, it'll be cold tomorrow. So 32 Cuse, 30 right now in Utica, 29 in Binghamton at last check, 35 with the snow squall moving into the Albany area right now. You can see that pushing to the south and east. This is what came through central New York. So notice we're on the back edge of this, and now we're just left with a few snow flurries floating through. But you can see some intense snow, Cobleskill area, I-88 up to Albany, and that is moving away. And then to the west, what we're noticing, this is actually a little bit of lake response here. So near Cato Meridian, down through Syracuse, and then getting into the hills of Madison County, some residual snow flurries left over. Also here, Utica, Rome, still some flurries and light snow showers around. But man, this cold front has some teeth to it. It's almost acting like a summertime line of thunderstorms where we had the mild weather out ahead of it, the colder air rushing in behind it, and right in the middle, that battle of the air masses is where you lift the air, and it was a pretty intense snow squall. Look at that thing as it moved through central New York. Now we're noticing again, you start to see a little bit of lake effect snow firing up. This is not going to be much. As we go through the overnight, just some flurries around. And then I think as we go through the course of the day on Thursday, we'll actually turn partly to mostly sunny. It's breezy, cold. Temperatures are only in the mid-30s tomorrow. You factor in the wind, it's going to feel like the 20s. Then we get into Friday, clouds will increase again, and another wave of rain and maybe even a little wet snow develops Friday afternoon. Look at the numbers for you on Thursday with a good deal of sunshine developing through the afternoon. A gusty northwest wind. It's only in the mid-30s here in the Mohawk Valley. Some areas, Old Forge may not get out of the upper 20s tomorrow, and it's going to feel like the 20s through much of the day. So we've actually got a little clearing out there right now. Temperature of 30. There's that busy northwesterly wind sustained, meaning it's constant at 16, so it feels like 19 right now. We should end up down around 20 degrees, just a few snow flurries left over, and then more sun for the afternoon, but breezy and cold, a high of 37, but it will never feel like it. Friday, mainly dry morning midday, then some light rain showers develop in the afternoon, may mix with some wet snow north. Breezy and milder, especially late in the day, upper 40s to near 50, and then temperatures skyrocket on Saturday as a strong southwesterly wind develops. There could be gusts of 45 miles an hour Saturday. Periods of steadier rain in the morning, then a few afternoon thunder showers, mid-60s as another cold front comes through, knocks the temperature down again by Sunday, brighter 40, and then back up we go heading into next week, mid-60s again by Wednesday. Up and down we go.
Yeah, I think that 65 on Saturday is an April Fool's joke. Here it is for a little bit and then take it right away.
Right? The April Fool's joke is that temperatures are going to crash again.
Exactly.
Saturday night into Sunday. So.
Oh boy.
We'll see if we can get some consistency someday here in the future.
It's got to be coming.
It will.
We deserve it, right?
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Craig. Sports with Brendan Miller is next. We'll be right back.
This weather forecast.
Good evening to you. Well, the steady snow, as expected, has now shifted off to the east, and now we're actually seeing some clearing out there. It's cold, though. That's a look live right now down the arterial here in Utica. Temperature with a clearing sky at the top of the hour, 28 degrees. Winds are humming at 17 miles an hour. It feels like it's 16 degrees outside right now. So it's going to be a cold overnight and into the day tomorrow. Pretty much done with the steady snow, just some flurries, low temperatures tonight right around 20. And then we'll see the sky brighten through the course of the day on, what day is it? Thursday. That's what I'm trying to say. It's been a long day. We'll get more sunshine out by the afternoon. Lost my train of thought. Thank you, Jamie. Numbers now are in the 20s. Clinton, Utica, Ilion at 28. The cold front now shifting its way to the east, still hanging on to 40 in Boston, 27 in Buffalo right now, 25 in Toronto, 27 in Binghamton. So here's a look at Storm Tracker Doppler radar. Steadies to the snow now exiting into western New England. We go into the central Leatherstocking region, along I-88 towards Cobleskill, down towards just clipping southeastern Otsego County, so near Worcester and Skenevis. Still have some lingering snow. A little steadier snow shower near Hamilton, between Hamilton and Sherburne and northern Shenango County, just clipping into Edmiston. This is actually a little bit of lake effect snow. Some flurries around Vienna, west of Rome, also into northern parts of Oneida County around Trenton as well. Check it out, though. That's the cold front that came whipping on through. So now it's off to the east. We're starting to see that northwesterly wind really take hold. That's ushering in some cold Arctic air from Canada. That's going to be here through the day on Thursday. What will also be here is more bright sunshine. Now, we're not going to be able to shake the wind. It's going to feel like the mid-20s all day with that gusty northwesterly wind. Good deal of sunshine, though, developing as we go into the afternoon. Then we get into Friday. Clouds race back in advance of our next storm system, which will produce mainly rain showers, but notice as the precipitation sets in, might be a little wet snow, mainly up in the Adirondacks. I think for the rest of the area, it's just light rain showers developing Friday afternoon as temperatures will turn breezy and milder by late Friday. Much colder tomorrow here across the county of Oneida. Low 30s will do it. More sun develops for the afternoon. North Country, man, it's like midwinter here. Colder day, temperatures upper 20s to near 30 with more sun developing. That busy northwesterly wind funneling down the Mohawk Valley here. So numbers in the mid-30s in Mannheim, Herkimer, low 30s in Norway, becoming partly to mostly sunny for the afternoon. Breezy, colder here into Otsego County, Milford about 36, low 30s, Richfield Springs, mid-30s, Edmiston, Morris at 37, with the sky becoming partly to mostly sunny. So at least there's that, but it's going to be cold. 37 with a gusty northwesterly wind. Then on Friday, we cloud up and some mainly light rain showers develop in the afternoon. Again, there could be a little bit of wet snow mixing with rain showers. North Country, temperatures turning milder by the finish of the day near 50. And just downright warm by Saturday. Periods of steadier rain, though, maybe even a thunder shower. Especially in the morning and the afternoon. Strong gusty winds out of the south, so I've actually boosted the numbers into the mid-60s. Then another cold front comes through. No April Fool's joke. It gets colder again by Sunday, and then milder again into next week.
Well, of course it has to get cold. We can't have all nice things, Craig.
Yeah, as we get ready to round out March and go into April, hopefully we can get some more consistency. None of this 65 one day and like 35 the next.
Yeah,
we'll get
not
there.
Great.
We'll get there.
Slowly but surely, we'll get there. Thanks, Craig. We'll be right back with some more Eyewitness News. Stay with us.